Do you think mental health should be taught in schools? Story 26. Andrew, the father wound that wouldn't heal. Andrew was 47 when he first cried about his father. Not because his father had passed. Not because of a fresh wound. But because of all the years of nothing. Growing up, Andrew's dad was physically present but emotionally absent. He wasn't cruel, just cold. Conversations were brief. Praise was non-existent. And affection? Unthinkable. Andrew remembered standing at school sports days scanning the crowd for his dad. He'd always come late, if he came at all, arms folded, face blank, as if being there was a chore. So Andrew worked harder. Got better grades. Won more trophies. All to earn something that never came. As a man, Andrew became a high achiever. He ran his own business, drove a nice car, and had a beautiful family. But there was always a hole in his chest, a gnawing sense that he wasn't enough. He was driven by something he couldn't quite name. Until one day, his son, just 8 years old, looked at him and said, "Dad, you're always working. Do you even like being with me?" That broke him. Because he suddenly realized he was becoming the father he swore he'd never be. The father wound, that deep, unspoken ache, had been driving him for decades. It shaped how he loved, how he worked, and how he saw himself. And he had never truly faced it. That night, he sat alone and cried for the first time in years. Not just for his son. For himself. For the little boy who had never been hugged. Never been told, "I'm proud of you." Coping strategies Andrew used. He began weekly therapy sessions to address childhood emotional neglect. Started journaling letters to his younger self, ones he wished his father had written. Practiced reparenting techniques to meet his own emotional needs. Took weekends off to be fully present with his children, creating new family rituals. Had a vulnerable conversation with his father, not to fix things, but to let go. What listeners can take away. The absence of love can shape a man just as powerfully as its presence. Father wounds don't always come from violence, sometimes they come from silence. But healing doesn't depend on the other person. It begins when you acknowledge the hurt, name it, and decide that the pain ends with you. Andrew chose to break the cycle not by blaming his father, but by becoming the father he needed. Not just to his children, but to himself.